Hey Trace, how are we all doing? What I want to do today, it's tonight for me, Saturday night, quarter to 10, but I know most of the viewers are in the US, so good morning, afternoon, and I want to go over my trades for this week. I did quite a few, and what I'm learning is that, um, it is a paper trading account. I've got to learn to manage positions. So if I see something that looks valid, just to take it and not to overanalyze things. And once I'm in the trade, to be calm and to make sure I stick to the plan that I developed. What I'm doing is I'm using like a 5-day moving average. If it holds above that, that's what I'm sticking with. So I understand that's a little bit different, but that's, I like to have a little bit of structure on the chart. It's either the 5-day moving average. Sometimes this is going to sound really bad. It's quite laggy. My stocks are traded just with my bad internet. It sort of fluctuates. I've sort of got it sorted out a little bit. I call my internet service provider, or it will be the candle that sort of triggers the entry. It will be the low of that candle. So it's a tight stop loss or mental stop loss. So that's how I'm playing it. But so the trades this week, I had LTBR, which was a break-even trade. And look, this was a little of a fat finger type trade where I actually wanted to sell, but I didn't adjust the function where I didn't click sell. So this is quite the day. I was on less than 4 hours sleep the previous night. So a learning thing from there was, and LTB did actually go down to $3, so it would have been around 30 cents a share, and I had 500 shares. So, but the thing with that though was very slow moving. It was not a great setup. It was very wishy-washy, and it was not super choppy, but it was just a boring stock, and I wasn't in a position to hold. I needed to get to bed really. So $100 loss on LTBR. So this here, I got in at 280. 280 was probably not the best entry at all. This was a breakout type play. Exited at 270. I tried to get out at 275. I didn't get filled, so I quickly changed that. And that's what happened really. But every trade here, guys, this is more of a quick recap on the week. Every trade I actually attach a YouTube video. I just go over the analysis of what happened. I like to do that when it's fresh in my mind as well, so that's important to me. I'm just checking what was the start of the week. What was the date for the start of the week? Monday, 22nd. Alright, so that's the ICPR trade. Alright, so we started the week off with LTBR long. Was there 2 trades this week? Okay. There's 2 trades this week. Oh, that's right. Okay, so POTN, and I discussed this yesterday. I didn't include it in the live trading video. That actually happened before. I did try and get in at 80 cents. I didn't get filled, and then I thought to myself, no, Scott, the breakout happened a while ago. Not a few hours ago, but it was around 70 cents. Would have been a better entry because it never got to $1. There was a lot of heavy selling, and I think it got to like 93, 94 cents. But yeah, that's the recap, guys, on the trading. So, and I'm learning to be a little more adaptable. I was, very focused on the dip buys, and I'm still learning, the call signs of when it's actually beginning to unfold. And I'm just watching more and more video lessons. And for someone who has begun their journey, whether it be with Tim Sykes or wherever you're just watching this, I would strongly recommend you really try and absorb, the learning material extensively. And also do what makes sense to you though. Like, for example, the selling spikes doesn't really make sense to me because there's a very high chance of a bit of pain. And psychologically, I would prefer not to deal with that. And obviously in this market, it can get very crazy with the short squeezes. So I'm not really inclined about that. I'm more liking the dip buys and a clear breakout. The dip buys especially because, the stock goes down. I took a couple of screenshots actually for people just beginning. So much more work I need to do, and I'm aware of that. Alright, let's get this. There was a couple of nice dip buys on EMHTF as well, the wheat stock. Will it load? Maybe. This will be a quicker video as well, guys. I'll be doing a watch list tomorrow and then another one on Monday. I won't be trading the open though during the week. It's just due to my work schedule. Alright, how do I zoom in? Okay. I just wanna do. Oh, there we go. Alright, so something like this is pretty. What was it? No, it was here. This was the dip buy. Okay, so what I'm also learning is to be a little more adaptable because I'm from a Forex background and an institutional trader actually taught me about Forex. So you have to understand with those institutional traders, everything is highly regulated and regimented. So they can't even enter a trade with a higher percentage than what's stipulated. The software will govern that. So, they're used to being very risk adverse. And the penny stock stuff is a little different. It's, because it's not an exact science and there's quite a lot of factors in play. With the Forex side of things, I only do technical analysis. So there's a few more, boxes to tick off when it comes to a catalyst present. Obviously, support and resistance is a part of technical analysis. What's the volume going on? Is it a low float? What's the catalyst, the specifics of the catalyst, what's the overall market environment like, is it a hot sector play, all those sort of things. So that's that dip buy there, and I think I took another one here. Yeah, so this happened last night, and I was watching this, I think it was from last night, and it was pretty good, but I hadn't done the chart analysis properly. I think I'd reset stocks to trade. I thought the lines were in, but I don't believe so. And there was a little bit of support here, but the volume was very low, and I was just concerned by that. So I didn't trade this. I was noticing it around here, and I'm like, how I would do this is the high of that candle would be the entry. Always sort of make sure you wait till that 1 minute candle closes. It is a 2 minute chart, but yeah, like that's what I would also say. You want to wait for it to close, and then you've got to be very quick as well. But that's what I'm finding as well. And don't hesitate when it happens. But anyway, guys, that is the video. I thought it was more than that. So it's $100 down for the week. So I thought there was a trade on the Friday. No, there wasn't a trade on the Friday. It's only been 2 trades. Okay. Well, that's it, guys. So that was meant to be a short, but fat finger mistake, sleep deprivation. And this one here was a late entry. So I did enter, but it wasn't really good, and it was with 1,000 shares as well. So I'm going to edit that right now because that's incorrect. Have a good time. It's very important also, for the beginner trader to keep, a record of your trade as well. Okay, that's extremely important. Yeah, that's good. Because it's good to reflect, take a screenshot, and then you can start seeing patterns of where you're going wrong. And for me, it's definitely hesitation on the entry and not fully appreciating what a classic dip buy looks like, but also having that ability to go, this is similar enough, because not everything's textbook perfect as well. And also making sure chart analysis is done with support and resistance in play. Anyway, guys, I am going to finish off. Thank you for watching. Have a great night. Bye for now.